And some of y'all don't even get it yet. Some of y'all taking 20 years to figure it out, taking 20 years so you could keep saying that you're figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to realize it shouldn't take you 20 years, and you should not still be figuring yourself out. But these people out here saying that they're on a quest, they're going out on a quest for some they're going to find themselves, or whatever it means to find yourself. It shouldn't take you more than about 10 years, or even just about a few years on this life, to actually get a grasp of what's going down. But yeah, we got these people out here saying that they're going to take 20 years and they're still going to be figuring out things. They're still going to be, oh, making mistakes. I'm figuring it out. And so, yeah, like it really isn't that complicated. Like it's a much simpler. Like, people out here figuring it out for 20 years, 25 years, saying they're still figuring themselves out. It don't take about more than a few years. And so, shout out to everyone tuning in today. Hopefully all of you guys are having an amazing Tuesday today. I'm just cozy today, chilling. We're not out in our usual spot because, but it's better late than never. So shout out to everyone. Make sure y'all drop a like and sub. We trying to get them numbers up. And so, yeah, the we got an interesting stream planned out. We're talking about, some tips on getting a job, and we're talking about staying elevated. We're talking about potency and all that good stuff, like we do every single day, here to elevate your mental and physical well-being every single day. Uh, we out here elevating your mental and physical well-being. But yeah, some of y'all on this earth taking too long to figure it out. Too long to figure it out, because it don't take more than about a few. You can only get hit so many times before you start realizing what's coming up. Unless you just are a slap monkey, lazy. And so, yeah, we got to make sure that we're staying clear of all that, staying clear of all the troubles, separating from troubles, and staying, we staying on our own, not trajectory, on our own trajectory and stuff like that. Because it's still 2024, and it's still 2024 humans, and as we were talking about on our last stream, we were saying that these 2024 humans, they don't know shit, and like, that's just, facts, because these 2024 humans are the ones making serial killers famous, doing documentaries on serial killers, literally glorifying the worst things. And that's what these 2024 people like, and that's what these 2024 people think is cool. So don't go with what the society thinks is cool, because these 2024 people, they don't even know they're making serial killers famous. And so that's why you don't even got to care about what society got to say, because if this society is making serial killers, doing documentaries on that, then this is already a scuffed up place. This is already scuffed. You know what I'm saying? But the apple don't fall too far from the tree, and so that's why all we got to do is just try to become the best versions of ourselves. And that's what I'm be on here every single day saying, is that it doesn't matter what day it is, it doesn't matter what's going on. Every day is a new opportunity to improve yourself and become a better version of yourself. Even if it's a Monday, a Tuesday, even if it's 5 a.m., every hour is a new hour to improve. And it's not always going to be a raise, it's not always going to be a promotion. It's the small things that make you more valuable. It's about becoming more valuable. It's not gonna be reflected upon in your wage, or how much you're taking home. But the point of this stream, we are talking about jobs. We are talking about getting jobs, because never have I ever said it's not okay to not have a job. Everyone got to have a job, unless you're in the 5% of the people who are unemployed. Shout out to all y'all watching. I'm Packful Rap. Make sure y'all drop a like and sub. But yeah, shout out Nose in the chat. As we were saying though, I'm telling y'all about a few tips on how to score a job. Right now, everyone's looking for a job. I don't know what it is, but yeah, all these jobs are getting taken up, and it's not just by me. It's not by people like me. It's just happening. So like, they're increasing the wage. They're paying people $20 an hour down in California to be working fast food. So a lot of people are trying to fill these positions because of just the state of shit. And so here's a tip. If you're ever in a job interview, here's a tip right here on how to more effectively get a job, how interview to go your way is going to be you're going to have to suck up to people. And some people out here have a hard time sucking up, right? Because a lot of people want to be their own boss. A lot of people are their own boss, and they're going to struggle putting their ego aside to suck up to someone else. But that's what you're going to have to do in the workplace. Your boss may not be able to bench press more than you. Your boss may not be faster than you or smarter than you, but you're still going to have to work for them. And that's going to be a hard thing for some people to accept, because some people are already their own most important person, and they don't even care. Like they're their boss. They're the boss in the world, in their world. So if you're one of those people, just know, like, you gotta suck up. You gotta say, you gotta be willing to work for people. You gotta want to work for someone. You gotta say, I want to work for you because, straight up, you gotta say, I want to work for you because of blah blah blah. And like that's just it. You're gonna have to suck up and put your ego aside. But yeah, it'll still be 200 years, and people still are gonna have their ego, and people still won't figure that out. It's all right, because that's just gonna make it easier to gain resources, easier for the people who want it to get it. You know, that's why, if you don't got a job or anything going on, that's okay. That's okay, because really it's making the competitive competing easier and all that. But yeah, moving on to our next topic, we're talking about the importance of elevation and potency. And, we're, as humans, becoming less and less potent. Some of these humans out here are straight up remnants of of their past selves or of their current selves. They're literally just walking remnants. And so we got remnants of people walking around because they're so deficient in everything, because they're, whatever the case may be, whatever your deficiency is going to be caused by. Maybe it's a lack of attention, a lack of nutrition, a lack of sunlight, a lack of whatever, a lack of water. And so there's going to be a lot of things causing your issues or whatever. And that's why we got people walking around looking like remnants of themselves, looking like dirty skeletons with their hair all dried out, with bags under their eyes, looking like the Walking Dead, not getting enough nutrition, not getting enough physical, not having muscle. And it's a bunch of remnants out here walking around zombie like. And these people are in high positions. These people are in high positions. It's Masons and Jews and all that, and bosses and all that. And these people actually are straight up ghouls of their past selves, because of a lack of nutrients and all that. And so we got to make sure that we're becoming more potent, more strong, and more dense, by keeping on our straight and narrow, going to the gym, being physical, being active, getting that sunlight, eating well, all that. And so yeah, we're gonna increase our potency, which is gonna be a good thing because we wanna be potent. We want to be potent, which means we're not gonna be wasting our energy. We're not gonna be wasting our resources. We're not gonna be wasting our anything, our energy, none of that. Basically, in other words, we're on that retention streak as well, and we're keeping up mental fortitude, and we're months ahead. We're months ahead, like to where to where other people are thinking about, to what other people are thinking about. But it'll still be 200 years and people can't figure this out, you know, because people are always going to want to do what benefits them. They're not going to be out there doing things unless it benefits them. So I challenge whoever's watching, try to do something that's not going to benefit you, but it's going to make someone's time easier, going to benefit someone else. I challenge someone to do something that's going to just benefit other people and not benefit themselves for one time. For the one time. For the one time, do it for the one time. Go ahead and do a task for someone else where it doesn't actually benefit you at all, but it does help the other person. Because, like, that's just everyone's always out to just gain more for themselves. But let's turn it around and, yeah, straight up. That'll be lit. I'm Packful Rat. I'm Packful. I'm here to just elevate y'all's mental and physical well being, all that. Put a better head on your shoulders. And so yeah, we gotta be stepping up on we're starting up early. We're starting up early, months ahead, and we're not getting distracted because we already know elections and all this stuff is about right around the corner. And so people are waiting to the last minute and they're gonna start talking about it at the last second. But we've been knowing about this months and ahead of time. We've been knowing about this since last year, just about, or since it. And so we're not even going to get distracted about what type of news or what type of bad energy comes our way because we know that they're trying to insinuate shit or do something like that. We're staying focused on our goals. And yeah, that's how we're just going to outperform. That's how we're going to get good angles. But yeah. And these humans from 2024, they don't even get it yet. But as long as you're out there seeking, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be and this is going to be leading into tomorrow's topic, right? You don't have to be the person you want to be today, but you'll get there eventually as long as you keep trying to get there. Facts. So you're not always going to be able to help people the way you want to help people, but as long as you keep trying to help people, one day you're going to be so goated at helping people, you're going to be really good at whatever it is. So just as long as you keep that good positive mentality that you want to benefit the world, carry that with you, you're going to be um if that's your goal, whatever it is, like whatever it is, if you're trying to take whatever energy you're trying to take, you got to make sure you have it within you. You got to make sure you visualize it from the start. So if you want to be a boss, you got to make sure you got that boss mentality or whatever it is you're trying to do. You got to make sure you see yourself able to do that. So for example, like if I wanted to be able to do a backflip, I can't physically do a backflip, but I know if I could do a backflip, I would say I could do it and I would believe it. I would tell you I could do it, even if I couldn't do it, because I know eventually maybe I'll learn. I could learn it. And so it's all about time perception and knowing that, like, and time interception and time manipulation and all that. So, like, you basically. Like, just knowing that the present is not too far away, and that or knowing that the future is not too far away, based off of what you're doing right now. So if you know that you're on the right path, then you have confidence in what you're doing right now. And that's all that is. That's all that is. But we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. We're gonna talk about yeah, but that was a good stream. I'm gonna catch y'all. Packful Rat logging out. Yeah, make sure y'all tune in to Packful stream tomorrow. Straight up. Packful logging out.